Once again, I'm here. I'm in another nigga's state. Arsenal versus Loaded Lux. Some say this is Danielson versus Miyagi. I say it's destiny.
Yo, what's good, y'all? It's Direct. I'm here with my man Nestle. So we just checked out this King of the Dot Massacre 3 pay-per-view. And so this is our recap of the event, fresh off of it. Did you only miss the first battle?
Yeah, I saw everything else.
Shotty. Alright, so the first battle, Shotty P and Shotgun Suge. I said before the battle that I feel like the King of the Dot fan base will be enamored with Shotgun Suge's hoodness, his unapologetic hoodness, and that's basically what happened.
Was he there though? Like, did he really gas on that shit? Like he was
hot. He was hot. But the only thing was, I see Shotty messed up in his last round, and Shotgun Suge ain't really bring it home properly. So it's like the first half was fire, and the second half anticlimactic type joint. You know what I'm saying? So
who won?
I guess Suge, but Suge ended early. One of his rounds he ended with a jersey, like mad early too. You know what I mean? So it wasn't.
Could be real life bar since he's from Jersey. Like he like, I'm gonna give y'all a real life bar right here.
No, nigga, it was definitely like, oh shit, Jersey. So yeah, I don't know. I kinda Shotgun Suge one.
It's not good when you get kinda wins, my nigga.
So DNA and Gems. Top 3 battle of the night. Would you agree?
Absolutely one of my favorite battles, man.
Alright, this ain't gonna be cool if we keep agreeing on shit.
I know, but at the end of the day, it's still one of my favorite battles, my nigga.
How you call it?
I got Gems, man. Hey, at the end of the day, man, that nigga's ugly. He stinks. I met him in person, man. That nigga, he probably be catfishing hoes from Facebook. But that nigga's a star, man. This nigga Gems is an absolute star. His comedic timing is great. He's the only person that I know that weaves in and out of being gully right back to saying some super funny shit as well as he does, you know what I'm saying? So, it's not a wash though, because that was a great DNA, man. Like that was, like, I feel like DNA hit this switch when he battled out here, in John John's league, and he's been doing that shit ever since. You know what I'm saying?
Who you mean when you battled Loso?
Nah. When
Chef?
he battled, no, man. His first one out here was against Shia Boy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was the first time he really hit that switch where it was like, it kind of seemed like he consciously made an effort. Like, yo, niggas are saying my pin game is trash. I'm about to just punch back to back on these niggas and show niggas a different DNA. He's been doing that ever since, man, and it's effective.
I think I see a lot of people saying that Gems won, and I don't know if it's because they definitively think Gems won, or it's because DNA battled so much they just trying to play him.
I ain't seen DNA in a minute though.
No, I'm not saying you. I'm just saying a lot of the majority of people I see. Like, people were too quick. I feel like the way the battle went, it was definitely close, and DNA definitely freestyled the whole Queens in a row.
That shit was crazy.
Like, Gems had a line about Queens, and it was written and face on the front of the brick. So what?
Yeah, he had the one that was really freestyle because Gems had Nas on his shirt.
Yeah.
And this nigga came out in the third like, you got Nas on your shirt. It just ran off of everything in Queens and shit. Shit was crazy.
Like, DNA definitely didn't have any slips. He was consistent the whole time, and I think it was another round. He had another freestyle. I forget, but it was fire. Like, I think the second round where Gems pulled out he said stop being dirty, and he was pulling out like physical cleaning agents and like rapping about them.
I was dying. I seen a lot of niggas say they ain't like that shit. I was dying that whole time.
That shit was funny as hell.
I mean, the niggas slogan is stop being dirty, man. That shit, and niggas be calling DNA dirty. What a better battle to do that shit in. You know what I'm saying?
So you think Gems definitely, and I think that Gems, I feel like I preferred like Gems' creativity, but I guess Gems by a little bit. You think it's definitive?
I think I think it was a clear win. You know what I'm saying? If Gems would have did that shit for the whole round, Or had he came back with a corny third round, then he would have lost. But it's like he knows what he's doing. Right when he's teetering that edge of niggas, like, okay, I'm getting tired of this shit. That nigga brought that shit right back to some, I'm gonna say something hard real quick.
But if DNA says he won, I can't really argue with him that much.
Can't argue with that either, man. This shit is all perception. You know what I'm saying?
So let's keep it moving. We're gonna go Sharon or Charlie Clips. Which one?
Let's go with the Clips one first.
Okay. I thought Charlie Clips and Thesaurus could either end up being like a Thesaurus and Mac Lethal freestyle impeccable battle, or it would fall flat. What say you, Ness?
I gotta go with the latter, bro. I'm gonna keep it all the way funky, man. Charlie, you my nigga. But it seemed like every time you hit that surge of this nigga Clips is back, your next battle was like, you don't seem like you really care about it, man. I thought you was really on your, I'm putting my foot on this shit and I ain't letting up type shit. But this battle didn't really seem like you was on your job like that. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no real stumbles. I could just it seemed to me like you wrote it last minute. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like rappers like Clips and Thesaurus do better when the leagues put them back them into a corner of like, you have to go hard. Whether it be a situation or like an opponent. And I feel like this wasn't a you have to go hard situation for both of them to be in.
I felt like it was for Clips though, because every time Clips does good, he's put in the GOAT category. But when he does bad, it takes a few battles.
I don't even think he did bad. Battles. I just don't think that the whole battle was great. You know what I'm saying?
He didn't do bad, but I judge battles and performances on, can I beat that easily, and I could have beat that Clips easy. You know what I'm saying? And
you old battle rap.
I'm a battler. That's why you got me on the blog, my nigga. That's why I'm here, bro.
That's you on the blog because I know you when you live down the street.
Nigga. Damn, this nigga, ultimate asshole ass nigga.
But I don't know who won. No, I think Clips, because didn't the Source like he fucked up in the end or something and he gave it away? Yes, the Source forfeit. That was kind of like
I feel like
anticlimactic as well. So I never really seen the Source be like, fuck it, you got it. Sharon and Averb. Now going into this
tough battle.
Going into this joint, I thought. Well, I always feel like when you see Averb battle and you're like, oh, he's not trying. It's not like a Daylight where it's just like he doesn't come prepared. He just seemed like he just slapped it together and didn't have enough time to memorize it. If you actually like listen to his cadence, the way he puts the rhymes together, it's always that poetic Averb type style. Like he never just writes just trash and tries to get up there and spit it. You know what I'm saying? But so I knew that if Averb held it together in this one, that it might become a situation of, if you're an Averb fan or you prefer his style, you're gonna say he went on camera 9 million times.
I mean, this the thing, man. Battling somebody like Sharon, that shit is a slippery slope, man, because you gotta straddle the line between being effective in the building or doing your shit on camera. Sharon is damn near always gonna win in the building. The allure of a super corny white nigga with ridiculous bars.
The allure of super corny. I've never even heard that.
I'm just saying. I mean, it just is what it is, man. With ridiculous bars and a ridiculous freestyle ability, is always gonna hold precedence over being a good rapping black person. Always, every time. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta damn near bring some kind of gimmick to beat Sharon in the ring. And Averb, his style isn't built to be effective like that in the building. It's built to be like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna just listen to this nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, like Sharon is more than likely always gonna win in the building. But I expected something a little bit different from Verb, just from how he was talking online. You know what I'm saying? I thought he was gonna be
Verb just likes to engage in an online banter and shit.
I mean, he definitely sold the battle. I just thought he was gonna be over prepared. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it seemed like he doesn't care. I think he just likes rap. All right, here's another thing, because there's a couple battlers that like to say, yo, well, I rap better than him. I think just because you rap better that doesn't mean you win a battle. It might be a tool that makes you a better battle rapper. Just because I rap better than you in any given battle doesn't mean I won. I feel like battles are about using a method that is ineffective on your opponent.
Yo, this ugly nigga taking shots at me through this whole interview right now.
But nah, for like real talk, I feel like just because a lot of people are gonna be like, Ava rap better, Sharon is corny. That doesn't mean he won. Sharon in his third round alone had like 4 punchlines that like ended the battle.
Yeah, the thing about Sharon this battle is I ain't really see nothing too crazy in the first round, but all his mid to end round closing, the way he closed them rounds out was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't.
You could argue Averb got the first, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
But Sharon ran away with it, and he tends to do that. He'll like hang around, and then somewhere towards the middle of the battle, he'll just start taking off on you.
Right.
You know what I mean? I feel like I always say that Sharon is one of the best battle rappers. He's hard because you can't just hit him with the "you're corny" shit because it bounces off of him because he doesn't even seem to like care. Or he just embraces it.
Right.
I feel like, you know how you'll say something to someone and you can see in their eyes that it affects them?
Right.
I feel like Sharon is just like, all right, how do I flip it? How do I flip it?
Right.
You know, so you got to be very careful what you got to talk about a whole bunch of shit that he knows not. Maybe that's the anti-Sharon tactic. Let me reference a whole bunch of hood movies I know this nigga ain't seen that's gonna make the crowd go.
He's gonna flip. He's gonna flip that shit as well.
What if he ain't see it? He don't know what the fuck you talking about.
No, I'm saying like he's gonna flip the concept on you and do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? And start talking about some extra white corny shit. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna say, oh, you want to mention movies that I don't know about? Well, how about I mention good credit scores and da da da? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yo, Sharon does not. His freestyle game is crazy, man. We might have to release the direct verse Sharon freestyle files.
We got like 20 minutes of that shit.
Where do we want to go with this next? It was Daylight and Mickey Facts after that.
I think so. Well,
yeah, Daylight and Mickey. Whatever. So Daylight and Mickey. I had said going into this, I thought that Mickey and Big K, I felt like could have the best performances. I thought Mickey was a strong candidate for best performance because, I mean, regardless of what I said earlier, he not only is he the best rapper, actual rapper that was on that card, he's probably has one of the cleanest styles as a battle rapper out of everyone that's on that card.
He really studies this shit, man.
Yeah.
He really goes in and did his due diligence and figured out what people like and really just pushed that shit through his soul. Like you can see that shit, man. What's crazy about this is I don't want to like Mickey Facts. You know, but at the end of the day, the nigga really is one of the best lyricists living today. You know what I'm saying? He's really one of the best battle rappers in this shit, man. And that nigga, I thought this going into this battle, I thought it was gonna be Goku versus Vegeta, and niggas was gonna be knocking down mountains type shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna lie, man. My nigga Daylight got smacked into the mountain.
Kamehameha, nigga. But listen, so Daylight, I figured that usually you can never count on him to try. But I figured he was gonna try just because him and Mickey are friends in real life, and for Mickey to come out of retirement and battle or whatever, it must have been like a conversation they had. You know what I'm saying? But Daylight just, I don't know if he was forgetting. This nigga was spitting about you gotta enrich women. He was spitting about the languages of Africa and shit.
Fuck what you talking about. That nigga Day's first round was retarded, bro. I don't care if he wasn't really battling that nigga. That nigga's first round was ridiculous. But I will say this. I was saying the later rounds, it looked like Daylight was getting heated at Mickey for being personal, for being as personal as he was being. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it wasn't even that personal though.
He was talking about lines that he gave, like whole bars that he gave this nigga, whole schemes that he gave Daylight. Like, you know, like shit, I wouldn't tell nobody about any bars that I was giving people. You know what I'm saying? Especially one of my niggas.
That was me.
You know what I'm saying? So
just a reference sheet. You should know what that is.
Yeah, right. That was that Carter Deems joint, right?
Oh, shut up.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Mickey may have had, if not best, top 2 performances of the night.
I would love to see Mickey versus Lux.
That's a crazy battle, man. A lot of people try to say that Mickey stole his style, but I
Yo,
honestly
he does
think
not
he's just
rap like a. Mickey used to rap back in the day anyway.
right. I honestly feel like Mickey is just a cocky nigga, and that's how a cocky lyricist comes out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel like in an age where a lot of battle rappers sound the same, but the shit gets boring, Mickey was such a breath of fresh air.
Right.
So
and it was actual lyricism, man. Like not battle rap lyricism, like actual shit that you could put on the track, actual shit you could listen to. Even though he was stressing that, you know, he wasn't there to just rap. Like that shit was some real rap shit.
I think Mickey had the performance of the night.
If it's not the performance, it was top 2.
Yeah, so Daylight, he was all over the place. He didn't win at all. Mickey 3-0. So Ilmac versus
Chilla Jones.
Now a lot of people are saying either this is gonna be a snooze fest or it's gonna be a lyric fest. What say you, Ness?
It was definitely a lyric fest. Both of them were showing off. First off, I could tell my nigga Chilla, I could tell he was sick, man. Like I heard his nose was stuffed up and shit, man. Like you could hear it whenever he tried to pronounce a B word or a word with an M in it. You know what I'm saying? So
My fault. Kyrie just got traded to the Timberwolves.
Right. So
how's that your reaction? Kyrie got traded to the Timberwolves.
Because I'm happy about that shit. If that's
I'm just
facts.
kidding. That was just the ESPN sound.
If that's
There's
facts,
no fact
my
behind
nigga,
that.
I mean, he's gonna go crazy with Wiggins, but since this nigga lying, let's get back to these battles and shit.
Now they would have to trade Wiggins to get Kyrie. But anyway, Chilla's nose was stuffed up.
Yeah, he wasn't. You could tell in the enunciation and shit. So that's the first thing I noticed. But both of these niggas brought bars, man. Both of these cats really went in, and they made it an entertaining battle, man. I'm not gonna lie, it looked like Ilmac was a little more comfortable on the stage, and maybe because Chilla was more sick. Because Chilla was sick. You know what I'm saying? So you know, Ilmac had that leg up, man. But bar for bar, it was fairly even, man.
I don't know. You said it one day, and I've been trying to like say it like you ever since. All right, so you talking about Ilmac and blah blah. So yeah, so basically, I thought some people might not agree with this, but I just like I thought Ilmac was a little notch above Chilla. I thought it was an excellent battle. Both of them said a bunch of crazy shit, but I feel like that was the Bender-esque Ilmac that we got.
It was. That was one of the more comfortable times I've seen Ilmac. His pen is always on 10. Yeah. And the thing about Ilmac is when he's really, really exuding that confidence, that's when the bars really land. You know what I'm saying? Confidence. That's when the bars really land. That's when he seems to be more effective. And I think that was the case here. You know what I'm saying? He was probably more comfortable than Chilla, even though Chilla was home when he was sick. So, you know. Yeah, I didn't
even notice he was sick.
Yeah, I know. That was a big part of what I noticed in the performance.
I was paying attention to the sniffles in this nigga's voice. What kind of man is you, B?
I mean, shit, I perform,
Sniffle detecting
my nigga.
ass nigga?
I perform, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at everything.
What are you talking about, son?
Nigga, just because you immune to sniffles with your fucking schnoz, my
sniffles,
nigga.
Fuck you. Fucking Iron Solomon. No, before Hollow was before those, right?
Was he?
Yeah, he was. Let's just, even if he wasn't, let's pretend like he was. So after that battle, Hollow battle, Dizaster.
My nigga, I was going crazy, man. I seen them niggas walk out.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, I know these niggas ain't about to battle.
That's
I thought they was about to do. Like how they did with Conceited and Hollow back in the day. Yeah. Where they got these niggas, everybody getting riled up, and then they say, yeah, they about to battle. They're gonna battle, 2 months from now, some shit. Them niggas really went in like, hey, my nigga, they about to go in. Yo, but then they said one rounder, and it kind of took a little
promo.
I feel that's dope. That's dope, but it took a little, wind out of myself. You know what I'm saying?
So how do you score? Without the awkwardness. We're not talking about the awkwardness here. But how do you score that one round?
I thought Hollow was doing Hollow, and if you know what that means he's doing everything. And he did everything well. He didn't have a chance to really rebuttal. Actually, he did have some freestyles in there. That nigga threw some freestyles in the middle of the shit. Yeah, that shit was crazy. But then Dizaster came in, and he took a while to heat up, but when he heated up, he got crazy. I think he went a little bit too long, and he kind of overstayed his welcome, should I say.
Yeah, if when they announced it was like a promo for them actually battling. Dizaster would have been cool if he just like he had one big reaction and it was like, yo, this shit is gonna be crazy. And then he was like, fuck that, I'm gonna go off the head now and do the Dizaster shit. I mean, you gotta respect the nigga just for loving the battle that much, but it fucked up the promo a little bit. So the bullshit we talk about is that Dizaster was going off the head. It's crazy because he had more written, but wanted to go off the head probably because Hollow did it. And Hollow was like, yo, you taking too long, Paul. I'm sitting down. So he sat down, and then Dizaster was like, only reason Hollow's sitting down is because he's not a stand-up nigga. And people were like, what? He said nigga.
Yeah, some people that went crazy in the building, some people that didn't.
It wasn't, it's a lot more awkwardness than craziness.
Well, I mean, I definitely heard some reaction. It
was like a, oh, nigga, you word? It wasn't like a, oh, it was like, oh, my nigga, it's crazy.
Hey, niggas gonna have to do a separate blog on what races are cool saying nigga and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because
I can't even get into this now because honestly, Moneybags can say it.
Yeah, but it's about the cloth though. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like when you hear Moneybags say, "Hey yo, what up, my nigga?" It's like, okay, I don't feel no kind of way. But then if you heard fucking Carlton say, "Hey, what's up, my nigga?" It's like, ugh.
Yeah, that's true.
What are you doing?
Yeah, this will get very political. But I just people got offended when Dizaster said it basically, and he was like, fuck that, I'm unapologetic. Then
that nigga said that shit with the most conviction. Yeah,
then the interview after Marv 1 was like, yo, I feel some kind of way. And Dizaster was kind of like, I don't give a fuck if anyone feels some kind of way. Somebody got to check me. Marv 1 was like,
Marv punched that nigga.
Yeah, he punched Dizaster and that was it. And then the battle was over. Nay, it said, hold on 1 second, technical difficulties. And it was the middle of the Iron Solomon and Arsenal battle. AKA Dizaster went on a tirade and was like, fuck that shit, blah, blah, blah. And people were like, yo, Dizaster is bugging.
Right.
What you brought up a good point, though. When they do battle, this is going to make the battle hard as hell on Dizaster.
Yeah, Dizaster made this shit difficult on himself because, one, he gave Hollow more ammo. And two, by going overboard over his times and pissing Hollow off, it's like that nigga Hollow's really gonna put some, even more effort into trying to kill this nigga. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like when you're in the spotlight or you're in some type of thing that has media following it, that you have to be careful what you do because fuck, like personal feelings about what he said and all that stuff. If you look at it from a business scope, you're changing the narrative on what people are gonna be talking about instead of what you should be leading people towards what is going to be beneficial for you. What Dizaster did was he changed the narrative from holy shit, Hollow battled Dizaster, holy shit, they're doing a 3-rounder on top of this,
right?
To Dizaster said nigga.
But think about it though, that's what Dizaster wants, man. We're talking about him, everybody else is talking about him.
Yeah, but I mean, I just don't think from a business perspective, I think it's way better if people talk about A, the 1-rounder was crazy, B, I'm anticipating their battle, then, oh, you said nigga. I don't think it was beneficial for him to say nigga, but whatever.
Me personally, I don't give a fuck about him saying nigga, man. At the end of the day, I'm here for that battle. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait to see that 3-rounder.
I mean, did you feel how Marv did? When Marv was like, yo, I feel like someone has to check you. Like, that was kind of crazy.
I mean, at the end of the day, if I see Dizaster, I'm going to have a conversation with him about it. Not on some, like, if I'm going to see you, I'm going to see you type shit. I just want to, holler at him, see what he's thinking. You know what I'm saying? That's my man. So, I don't really give a fuck if I saw, like, if Pesci says it or, anybody that's not black says it. I don't really give a fuck. But at the end of the day, you still want to check them and see what's on their mind.
What's your life like, nigga?
Right.
But anyway, yeah, I don't know. Comment and tell us what you think about what Dizaster did. But last 2 battles, Iron Solomon versus Arsenal. Arsenal showed up, no stumbles, went straight through, disrespected Jewish people, said cracker 500 times. And he kind of sort of won, but Iron Solomon kind of sort of saved himself at the end from just losing. So I couldn't really process it.
What did he do at the end to save himself from losing?
He just had a good 3rd round when he did the fake thing and threw his phone.
Oh yeah.
What if his phone hit somebody? Because he threw the shit out of that.
Yeah, That shit was on and everything, man.
Yeah, you said you thought he maybe had like an extra phone or something.
Yeah, Eric said that.
Oh,
yeah.
Shout out to Eric, but I think he just threw his phone.
Yeah, he got me. I thought he was choking, my nigga. Like, he got me. You know what I'm saying? Unless he had somebody in the audience that was like, yo, I'm going to throw this phone and you catch that shit. You know what I'm saying? He just lost the $600 phone. You know what I mean? But either way,
it was somebody's phone that got thrown. Somebody threw someone's shit.
Either way, he got me. I thought he was choking. I was like, oh shit, I ain't never seen this.
Yeah, that might be the greatest fake choke I've ever seen.
Yeah. And he got Arsenal too. Arsenal was like, pull it out. I was like, pause.
Yeah.
He was like, pull it out. And he threw the phone. Yeah.
Yo, when you say pause, are you allowed to say the phrase again? Or do you
you pause the whole situation. It covers. So it's your insurance.
So it's like future pause insurance. I thought when you say pause, it's like, all right, bro, just don't revisit it.
Nah, it's not a one-time payment deal.
The pause game has complex.
Right.
The rule book is this thing. It's crazy. But who'd you have winning?
I still got Arsenal winning, man. Arsenal got the first 2 rounds. I thought he got the second round fairly easily. I thought he got the first round by a small margin.
And Iron Solomon.
Iron Man. I thought Iron Solomon.
Thought my nigga Tony won the third. But yo, like, the thing that's so crazy with Iron is like, if you talk to him or you know him, he's in this stage where like he's not trying to rap to be cool. He does not have a music career. He literally is like, yo, I took a deep breath. I can be myself. I can battle who I want with no pressure, and I can act like myself. So I think sometimes he says things that people perceive to be corny because they're not used to Iron Solomon saying that type of shit, like in his classic battles.
That should be corny.
What?
You said the shit. You said he said
well,
things that people may perceive to be corny.
Well, sometimes we watch that shit like, yo, that's not no real nigga shit. That's not blah 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 blah. This ain't blah 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 blah. But it's like, I mean, Iron Solomon isn't a nigga. What do you expect him to say? You know what I'm saying?
I'm a goofy motherfucker, man. If I think some shit's corny, it's corny, man. It just is.
You can't just be the almighty corny hammer.
I am the all-seeing, I oversee all things.
The third eye corny nigga.
I'm the gatekeeper of corniness or not. You know what I'm saying?
All right, well, see, now I sound like I was being political. I'm not. I was just saying that, like, I guess corny is in the eye of the beholder and shit. But he said some shit that I'm just like, man. But I mean, that's his personality, and he wants to say it, and he doesn't feel like he got to be cool no more. You know what I'm saying? Who am I to be like, nigga, you can't say that shit no more?
All power to him.
But that lessens the effect of some of his bars. I feel like instead of trying to cater, he just does what the fuck he wants to do now, and that makes his wins less definitive if you believe that he won.
I honestly don't think those are the things that makes his wins less definitive. I think what makes his wins less definitive, it seems like he's not really in tune right now. Like, he probably stopped just watching battle rap. Like, he doesn't really care. His name is beyond having to watch battle rap for people to fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? So it seems like, you know, he's more concerned about writing how he feels right and then what's hot at the moment. And, you know, whether it's corny or not, it may just not be some shit that's gonna resonate in today's battle rap. You know what I'm saying?
Iron Solomon won the third, but Arsenal kind of beat him in the first 2. Now, when I say kinda, it's not like he just smothered him and destroyed him. But it was just like Jews, crackers, saying random shit. He had his one point where he was rapping extra good and the crowd went crazy. Like,
first round,
he smoked. He kind of smoked on him.
Nah, the first round was kind of easy. The first round was kind of even. Second round was the one where he got him fairly easy.
I don't remember all
the second round was the round where Solomon had that weird angle. It was kind of corny to me. I forget what it was, but it was a weird ass angle. It was all the fuck.
Oh, he talked about Nakai's baby was born with a tumor. Then he said he wished it was Arsenal's baby instead, and that shit was like, you could tell by like Organic in them's face that like it must have been true. Cause they would look mad uncomfortable, and I was like, "What an uncomfortable thing to say." Even
if it's true, you know what I'm saying? Like, just the way he set it up to me, man. Like getting, you know, over emotional with it and acting like he was gonna cry. Like, he should have just said it. Like, you know, his baby had a tumor. I wish it was yours.
That's what it was. This is why I felt like Iron Solomon kind of lost. If y'all want to argue, no, Iron Solomon shit was better. Y'all hate it. This is what happened. I feel like because Arsenal is known for being disrespectful, sometimes when he battles people, his opponents get out of their comfort zone to try to out disrespectful him, and Iron tried to out disrespect him with saying stuff like that, and it was kind of just awkward. You know what I mean? But he didn't do bad, but
by no stretch of the word.
It was just some of his stuff wasn't to my liking, and that's his liking. I guess Arsenal got it, but
let's keep it all the way funky, man. The black crowd's not gonna like that round. You know, it just is what it is.
I don't think that Arsenal was saying like. I mean, Solomon was saying like anti-black
well,
shit.
I'm talking about from I'm talking about perspective of
like it's not funny.
Of like of the shit that most black people prefer. They're not gonna fuck with that round.
I don't think they'll fuck with this performance in general.
Possibly not. I didn't think he did bad at all. I thought he was crazy the third round, but I just think it was that round in particular. It was like the reason that you hear a lot of people say they don't like Eminem was that second round. You know what I'm saying?
You thought he was saying unrelatable to the black man lyrics.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's Arsenal's. That's damn near what he lives off of.
Arsenal played the cracker, Jew, cracker.
But they're in the KOTD crowd.
Yo, Arsenal said Jesus was not a white man like 5 times. And then Iron had this joint where he was like, Jesus wasn't a...
Yeah, he was a Jew, though.
He wasn't white, he was Jew, though. That was hard. The other thing, last battle. It escapes me at this moment. Oh, yeah, why would that escape me? So we just watched this like 25 minutes ago.
That was a crazy battle. That was a crazy
battle of the night?
Absolutely.
So top 3 battles is DNA versus Gems.
Right.
Ilmac versus Chilla.
Yeah.
And Past Day of Bay K. You're
Yeah.
right, it was probably the best. How you score it, good brother?
Honestly, a lot of people are gonna say Big K with the 30-30 or the 2-1.
Why would they say 30 though? Why would people say that?
Because Big K is great, and this was a great version.
Just because
of Big
they
K.
like him and he's hot? Is that why you
That
think
would be a reason. That would be a reason. And also when they like him and he's hot and he does well, it's like it just validates it. You know what I'm saying? So
okay.
I personally cannot score the battle. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people would be like, no, nigga, shut the fuck up, score the battle. I personally can't score it because I feel like the first round was even. A lot of people are gonna say that Big K's punches was harder, but me, I'm a all around type dude. I like people that do everything. Patch Day is my second favorite to Hollow. You know what I'm saying? So I thought the first round was dead even. I can't call the first round. I got Big K winning the second round fairly easily, and I got Pat getting the third. You know what I'm saying? So.
You know what it is with this battle is that the first and third might be a preference thing, but Big K won the second round by such a margin. Yeah, well, it wasn't even a crazy margin. It was just definitive.
Right.
It was by more than the other 2 rounds. So it just seemed like he won because that's he had the momentum in his favor. And Pat Stay hit him with a real third round that was good, but the way Big K's third played out, it didn't counter it, but it was like a safe third round for him to have against like real material because it was a little creative and it wasn't it wasn't just straight punchlines. I think just Big K probably gives you the sense that he slightly took the battle. Great battle. If someone could tell me why, I wouldn't be mad that they said Pat Stay won. I was trying to think of quotables, but what was the shit that Big K said about the 2 choppers in his mouth? Because Pat had fake teeth.
Yeah. He said, you such a real dude, but you went and got fake teeth. He said 2 choppers in his mouth, 2 new choppers in his mouth. I could have did it way cheap. That shit is crazy.
Yeah, it was more rhymes and more build up.
Like
but it was fire.
He went through a bunch of shit to get there, man. That shit was kind of tough, man.
Here's a problem I have when I talk about Pat Stay, right? Because Pat Stay, I feel like one of the greatest battlers of all time. One of my personal favorites. One of the best of this generation.
Right.
But I like Mean Pat more than I like impact the world and say something meaningful, Pat. Even though I always preach to people that you can't just get up here and just rap. and you should infuse your shit with something meaningful. But for some reason, I like Evil Pat better.
Nigga, shut the hell up. You be telling me, yo, you gotta say some real shit in my battles. Man.
Yeah, but I think Pat Stay as an evil character was so great.
I dig that.
You know what I'm saying?
I dig that. That nigga had Marv wanting to stab him, literally, type shit.
Oh wow.
Yeah, yeah, man. Both of them niggas is quotable machines. I mean, Pat Stay had I put hands on your head I put hands on your dome like Inspector Gadget's head attachment. Get a slash he said get a slash above your eye like a keyboard set in Spanish. That's crazy.
I put hands. What is it?
Hands on your dome like
Inspector Gadget head attachment.
Slash above your eye.
Like your keyboard is set in Spanish.
That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. That's the type of shit I fuck with, man.
Yo, if Pat Stay and Big K just agreed to just do straight bars, like, yo, let's just punchline each other.
But they punched the whole battle.
Yo,
that would be one of the best battles of all time. Like,
isn't it crazy how that works?
Yeah.
Take out all your shit with substance,
right?
And this battle will be better.
Right. Because you leave so many variables open when you do so many other things.
Yeah,
you know
something couldn't work, and yeah, I got it. But yeah, I thought the event was good. Hollow and Dizaster was a great surprise. Did you say who you thought won Hollow and Dizaster?
I honestly, if Dizaster would have cut it off at 5 minutes, he probably would have won, yo. He probably would have won, B. That he was gassing for like a good 3 minutes, bro.
Yeah, I don't know if it's because he went second. Why? Because it felt like Dizaster had crazy momentum in his favor. But then again, looking back, Hollow shit was crazy too. So
Hollow shit was super crazy, man. But it seemed like he really was only there for like, he really would, like he went by the rules and did a promo battle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Hollow almost walked out the ring.
It seemed like Diz was like, you know what? That's what I meant to say. That's what I meant to say. If you're battling Diz in a 1-rounder, you got to know he's about to go for 45 minutes, man. You got to know that shit, man.
What if you got to go first? There's nothing you could do but leave.
No, you got to write 45 minutes of material. If I'm battling Diz in a 1-rounder,
no one want to hear that though.
Yes, they do. From Hollow, yes, they do. If Hollow,
oh yeah, from Hollow, I'm just saying like if from most niggas,
niggas say yo.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about everyone. I'm me included. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, man. If you're battling Diz in a 1-rounder and you're Hollow, you got to know that this nigga's about to come with 10 minutes of material, man. Like that nigga, this nigga Diz doesn't run out, man. He doesn't run out. He just keeps he loves this shit too much, man.
I think Dizaster likes being the villain because I felt like he there was a time when he said like a crazy punchline and I thought it was gonna be over and I was like, wow, this battle's gonna be dope. And he was like, fuck it, I'm a freestyle. Freestyle, started spitting written again, then said the nigga shit. Then I was like, all right, this nigga just likes doing this. Cause I'm just racking my brain like, why would you do this Dizaster? I don't understand. It was perfect. But now I'm thinking about it, like, he probably wanted to, like, yo, I'm gonna do some controversial shit. Cause Hollow's up.
I'm gonna keep it funky, man. If I'm battling Hollow in a 1-rounder and they tell me 5 minutes, I'm probably gonna come with 8 minutes too. You know what I'm saying?
But it'd be a different type of 8 minutes. It's not gonna be a fucking I'm a freestyle, I'm gonna go over here, I'm gonna do something controversial.
Well, he also has to show that he can do what Hollow does, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's, the first thing they mention when they say Hollow is his rebuttal game, his freestyle game is crazy, which it is.
But we all know these niggas can freestyle. It's not like they gotta prove themselves. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but that's like saying,
especially in a promo. In a real battle, yeah, but not in the promo.
That's like saying, shit, Mike Donna knows. Everybody knows Mike Donna can punch, but just because he's fighting Mayweather don't mean he gotta do a left hook and shit. Like you gotta do it. You gotta do all that shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do all that shit. Man,
that shit was great, but it was a mess kind of sorta. So
I agree.
That's my final word. King of the Dot, Massacre, KOTD.TV. If you want to see the replay, I know they'll have it up for a little while. I think it's definitely worth watching. My bar. See, my brain is tired of fucking bars, as evidenced by me saying my bar.
Right. At the end of the day, y'all battlers don't be mad that I'm telling the truth and thinking I'm talking shit about you, because I talk shit about myself. I just had a terrible battle versus Trez, even though niggas are saying I went crazy.
I was saying niggas are saying that.
Even though niggas are saying I went crazy, I hated it. I talk shit about myself, so I'm not talking shit about you. I'm just trying to keep it funky.
Appreciating right now.
No, I'm being funky. I keep the shit funky. I keep the shit all the way funky. If I don't think you had a good performance, I'm gonna say that shit. I'm not talking shit, my nigga. Y'all still my niggas. Young Donovan McDad.
Man, fuck y'all niggas. Y'all niggas is all ass, man.